Talk to you today about transdermal magnesium and training for any sort of training, CrossFit or running, especially boxing, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu. I mean, there's just every sport out there, basically basketball, football. This has been used by high-level sports for a long time now. They've realized that the pills of magnesium do not work near as well as just dosing up all throughout the body. People are like, oh, you can dose, it's better to do internal, not external. And it's like totally wrong because they forget to realize the ubiquitous nature of the skin, this great organ we have, and how much you can actually dose up through it compared to the internal, because you trigger a laxative response, because we're not meant to eat stones. And so this system, which the Greek and Roman ancestors knew about, this skin that we have does absorb magnesium. And so this is a good way to do this, a much more healthier way, and a healthier way to dose up and get those levels back up to optimum. It's the biggest deficiency in the world, and there's a reason for that. The earth itself has been, contaminated, polluted, monocultured, and there's a lot less magnesium in what we eat. No matter what we eat, there's less magnesium in it than there was in former times. So even if you're eating a pack of almonds, those same almonds are not the same. So we're losing, and it's an invisible deficiency, but it's actually one of the most well known. So the best thing to use this for performance is, or for training, is to do before and after. You skip the phase of transpiration and sweating, but before and after training, that's kind of the easiest way to do it. Do about 5 to 10 sprays wherever you want, whatever zone you want, up to 20 sprays. You can do more than that per day, but this is like the minute. This is what we recommend, about 20. So you do about 20 sprays, 10 before, 10 after on your calves, for example, or whatever you're going to be training. It's an interesting thing to note that when a runner is running, when they're sweating, they're losing magnesium, and so that magnesium is coming out. So as if you have this magnesium already stored in the skin over time, not just through one application, this stores over time. It's called a cellular saturation. And so this happens over time, and when this happens, there's less loss when you're sweating that magnesium, of course, because you're storing it there. And so what happens is there's less cramping and less injury, etc. So the performance is increased thereby. And so a lot of people know about this. This has already taken over in many different worlds of high-level sports, including big soccer teams in Europe and other different fields of sport, especially runners and marathon, etc. So, but this could go for fit trainers, bodybuilding, everything else, because it's a deficiency. Everyone has the same deficiency. So I would recommend not getting the fake stuff. There's a lot of fake stuff out there. Get the blue glass bottles. Get the only certified from Zechstein Inside. It has a trademark logo on there called Zechstein Inside. There's many brands out there saying the word Zechstein, genuine Zechstein, ancient Zechstein, or whatever, and they're not coming from the actual original source, which is in Vendam, Holland. And so we're trying to help people understand the difference between the real stuff and the fake stuff, meaning non-solvent extracted, non-chemically treated products, and what they do at a cellular level, and how they can pull toxins out, and they're stickier and they have more chelation powers. And so we try to help people understand this and get the right stuff. We're a little more expensive than the rest of the other guy, but not much, because of the glass and because of the quality of what we're getting. We're not getting it just imported extracts with the word Zechstein and then just remarketing it and all this stuff like with plastic bottles. So we're doing it right. It's only $3 a week, and it only costs. You only need to do it for about 4 months out of the year, unless you're a heavy sports person, which they do it all year. But and so with all that being said, it's only about $3 a week, so it's doable for everyone for less than $50 a year. So get the right stuff, don't be fooled, and come check us out at theheartoftradition.com.